This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Some disappointing news out of Navy football yesterday, although not wholly unexpected. Navy-Notre Dame and the Irish government have come to the conclusion that the Aer Lingus Classic football game, which was scheduled for August 29th between Notre Dame and Navy, will not be played in Dublin this year. It is the 94th consecutive playing of the game, and this year it will be played at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Ideally, they're looking at this being played on Labor Day weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and it will be televised nationally by either ESPN or ABC. In a statement, Director of Athletics Chet Gladchuk said, "We're obviously disappointed not to be traveling to Ireland this August, but as expected, our priority must be ensuring the health and safety of all involved. I'm expecting that we will still be able to play Notre Dame as our season opener, but there's still much to be determined by health officials and those that govern college football at large." Now, don't get your hopes up yet. We are hearing that a decision on college football will not be made until July, and my guess is that you may see fall football played in the spring. But if this Notre Dame-Navy game does go off on Labor Day weekend, don't expect to be able to get tickets very easily. We're hearing that it is going to be limited to 5,000 attendees. In other cancellation news, the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park announced that the 2020 Tides and Tunes Summer Concert Series has been canceled for this year. It was scheduled to begin on Thursday, June 18th, and it is a consecutive 10-Thursday concert series played on the Eastport campus. Alice Estrada, who is the president of the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park, said, "We recognize the importance of connecting the community, and in good times we will resume the series and all the other rich Annapolis traditions held at the museum campuses, incorporating all appropriate protocols. We're also deeply saddened that we can't provide the platform for our local bands to perform. Live music has been particularly hit hard during this pandemic. We remain hopeful about our Boatyard Beach Bash scheduled for August 29th and the September Sunset Concert Series scheduled at the museum's Park campus a little bit later. Stay tuned." And it was nice. They did thank all of the bands that had been booked. Sweet Lita, Mixed Business, Johnny Monet Band, Eastport Oyster Boys, Dublin 5, Timmy Metz and Tambo, Pressing Strings, Kaleidoscope, Mike McHenry Tribe, and Sean Hedrick and the Leftovers. And yet another casualty for the COVID-19 pandemic. The Annapolis Rotary Crab Feast for August 7th. This was to be their 75th one. That has now been changed a little bit. It will not be the crab feast that we have all come to know and love, but they are talking about doing a drive-through corn and crab feast where you get it, bring it home, and enjoy it there. Those details are being worked out right now. Stay tuned for more details. That again would be August 7th. Sliding into some better news. Yesterday morning on WBAL's C4 show, Governor Hogan hinted at Stage 2. He told the host yesterday, "We're way ahead of schedule on testing. All of our numbers are down. We've been trying to get our economy reopened." He said Stage 1 started 3 weeks ago and all the numbers are down, so we're very excited about that, and I think we're ready to take some further steps. County Executive Pittman, if you are listening this morning, here's your warning. Expect an announcement from Governor Hogan a little bit later on this week, probably Thursday or Friday. So, what does Stage 2 look like? According to the Roadmap to Recovery that they put out, it is going to be a longer period than Stage 1, and it is going to take many steps in an incremental basis. Steps that would be taken during this stage would be raising the cap on social gatherings, opening up indoor gyms, childcare would open up, and that's already been done. Transit would get back to normal schedules. Indoor religious ceremonies would resume. Right now, they're open for 50% capacity through most of the state, and in Anne Arundel County, they are limited to a maximum of 10 people. Restaurants and bars with restrictions could open up. And elective surgery in hospitals, which also was announced actually prior to Stage 1, can resume as well. Now, the specifics of each stage seem to have shifted around a little bit here. So there may be some more things added. There may be some more taken away. We'll have to stay tuned. I think Governor Hogan is going to come in on Thursday or Friday with an announcement. And then, of course, we have to see what the city of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County want to do once he makes that announcement. Remember that tonight, starting at 4 p.m., going till about 11 p.m., Annapolis City is going to be hosting an outdoor dining and shopping event. They will have some roads closed and some parking removed so businesses can put tables out there and increase their capacity. In a statement yesterday, Mayor Buckley said, "We are all looking forward to Wednesday. We welcome residents and visitors back to Annapolis where we can all enjoy dining and shopping experience in a safe environment." And if you're planning on moving around the town a little bit tonight, just keep this in mind. Main Street is going to be closed between Church Circle and Francis Street. That's the upper portion of Main Street. Maryland Avenue is going to be closed between State Circle and Prince George's Street. West Street is going to be closed between Church Circle and Cathedral Street. And Market Space will be closed between Pinckney and Fleet Streets. Reduced parking will be in effect on Main Street near Buddy's Crabs and Ribs, O'Brien's Oyster House, and on Market Space near Harvest Wood Grill and Tap. The Bay Ridge Market Shopping Center, which is where Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits and Grumps is, will have an expanded outdoor dining space. There will be free parking at the Hillman and Gotts Garage from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., and the weather is expected to be warm but nice. This is the first of many recovery zones, as they're calling them, and future ones are going to be pretty much directed by the local business associations in the different parts of the town, and those would be the Downtown Annapolis Partnership, the South of Forest Drive Business Association, the Eastport Business Association, the West Annapolis Business Affiliation, and the Maryland Avenue and State Circle Association. All right, that does it for us today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we do update these stories and more throughout the day. If you are someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that and let your friends, family, colleagues know how to download a podcast and how to subscribe to this one. Other than that, hang tight. We've got George Young with your local DMV weather forecast. He's standing by in just 1 minute, but first, a quick message from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, Marylanders. This is Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services in Millersville, Maryland, wishing you good health and a rapid return to prosperity. Uncertainty is one of the hardest parts of our current situation. As we move towards our new normal, you may want to consider adding more certainty to your financial future by locking in the low cost of clean solar energy. The economics of solar are tremendous, and there's no better source than the trusted team at Solar Energy Services. Residential solar projects typically earn the homeowner 8 to 12% annually over the life of the system, with even better returns for commercial systems. If you have some downtime now, take advantage of our powerful remote design capabilities, allowing one of our experienced solar designers to provide a presentation, followed by a detailed, accurate proposal, all from a safe distance. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. Sunshine's are wasted, but together we'll get through this.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, June 3rd. Yesterday brought another day of below-average temps with highs in the mid to upper 70s, but today will be a much different story as hot air flows into the region from the west-southwest, pushing temps into the 90s across the area, and warm air with above-average temps will stick around tomorrow through Saturday with highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s each day, along with a chance of PM storms on a daily basis before a cold front moves through Saturday, which will bring a very nice day on Sunday with highs near 80. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Store. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website at dmvweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Whether it's a fire, a hurricane, or a virus, Annapolis comes together. We've done it time and time again because this is a town that gets it, a town that knows how to lift each other up when the world falls down. As we face this new challenge, I encourage our community to come together as we've always done. I'm Steve Samaras from Zachary's Jewelers. I pledge to lend a hand to support my family, my team, my neighbors, and the small businesses in our town. Together, let's do what we've always done.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.